Good morning, friends. Here is the next sum of the binomial distribution. Sum number 5.7. Solve the mean and standard deviation for the following binomial distributions. They have given you the n values and p values. From that, you have to calculate the mean and standard deviation for the binomial distribution. So as we know the formula for the mean, that is mu equals to n into p, and standard deviation will be in the root n into p into q. So for the first one, n equals to 25, p will be 0.75. So mu will be n into p. So 25 into 0.75, so that is 18.75, and standard deviation will be in the root n into p into q. So that is 25 into 0.75. So if p is 0.75, then q will be 0.25. So that is 0.25. So the answer is 2.17. Then again in the next one, in the b, n equals to 60, p equals to 0.45. So q will be 0.55. So mu will be n into p, 60 into 0.45. So that is 27. Standard deviation will be n into p into q. So that is 60 into 0.45, 0.55. So that is 3.854. Then next C, where n equals to 100, p equals to 0.60. So q will be 0.40. So mu will be n into p, 100 into 0.60. So it is 60. Standard deviation will be into root n into p into q. So that is 100, 0.60, 0.40. So that is 4.899. Now the sum number 5.9. In the 5.8, they are asked you to just draw out the table, just draw out the charts for the binomial distribution. That is not so that much important, so that we will discuss in the later on. But for sum number 5.9 is very important, because these kinds of the sums they will ask you in the examination. So let's see what they are asking in the 5.9. So first of all, I am reading out what is the first big change that American drivers made due to the higher gas price. According to the Access America survey, 30% said that it was the cutting recreational driving. However, 27% said it was the consolidating or reducing the errands. If these figures are true for all the American drivers, and if 15 such drivers are randomly sampled and asked what is the first big change they made due to the higher gas prices, they ask you the three questions A, B and C that we are going to discuss later on. But first of all, whatever matters, whatever information they have given over here, that we will write down. Okay, one thing I can get from the table is about the 15, that is sampling is given. 15 such drivers are sampled, so n will be 15. Then two other probabilities they have given you. 30% said that it was because of the cutting recreational driving, so that is the probability of success, that is our p, 0.30. but because of the reason we will write down over here, cutting recreational driving. 0.27 is also probability of success, but the reason is different. So we'll write down like this, that is 0.27. It is due to the consolidating or reducing errands. right? Both the probabilities we will use, but by first seeing the problems. So see, in the first question they have asked you what is the probability that exactly 6 said that it was the consolidating or reducing the errors. So here we can say that they are asking p of x equals to exactly 6, but this time they are talking about the consolidating or reducing the errors. So for that probability of success is 0.27, right? So Q will be 0.73. So you all know the formula, p of x equals to ncx into p raised to x q raised to n minus x. So here everything is ready, right? N equals to 15 and c x this time is 6. So probability of success is 0.27 raised to 6, 0.73 raised to 15 minus 6. So n factorial upon x factorial n minus x factorial, 0.27 raised to 6, 0.73 raised to 9. So 15 into 14 into 13, 12, 11, 10, 9 factorial upon 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 into 9 factorial. 15 minus 6, that is 9 factorial. So 9 factorial will be clear. So after solving out this, it will become the 5005, 0.27 raised to 6 and 0.73 raised to 9. So final answer will be 0.11415. Right, so that is the answer for the first A. Then see in the option B, what is the probability that none of them said it was the cutting recreational driving. Means they are asking about the 0 probability. P of x will be 0, but this time probability of success will be changed, right? Because they are asking about the cutting recreational. So for cutting recreational driving, probability of success is 0.30 and Q will be 0.70. So P of 0 equals to 15C0, 0.30 raised to 0, 0.70 raised to 15 minus 0. So that is 0, that is 1, and for 0.70 we will go up to the 15 times. So it is 0.00474. So the answer will be 0.00474. Then C. What is the probability that more than 9 said it was the cutting recreational driving? So this time they are asking about the x greater than 9. Probability of success will be same, 0.30. Q will be 0.70. So this time you have to go for P of x will be 10, then x will be 11 up to the 15, right? Then you can get the answer. So club all the probabilities and get the answer. So for this kinds of the problem, just to save this time in the examination, write down the formula, ncx into p raised to x into q raised to n minus x. Then for the p of 10, that is 15c10, 0.30 raised to 10 and q raised to q, that is 0.70, right? 70 raised to 15 minus 10. So either you can calculate all the things through the formula or directly you can add up this with the help of the table. I have added over here through the table, that is p of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and all the values I have put. See, here is your table, that is page number 784, where n equals to 15, probability of success is 0.30 and you have to club the items from the 10, that is 0.03, 0.0, 003, 001 and 000 later on. So your answer will be 0.004. It is very easy and none of can deny you this method, right? So if they are asking for more than one values, then definitely just in the examination put out the formula and put all the values from directly from the table. It will save your time and energy also, and you can attempt other questions very rapidly. So that's it for this sum.